Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in. My name is David A. Qua and welcome to my YouTube channel. The hottest, nastiest, most filthiest videos on YouTube. If you're a brand new visitor to my YouTube channel and have no idea what my videos are all about, I love talking about things I'm passionate about. Movies, comic books, video games, fashion, I guess, since we're talking about hats in this video. If that's the type of thing you're into, you may want to check out my other content. If you like what you see, do subscribe. And if you like what you see here, you want to learn more about me, I have a Twitter, I have an Instagram. If you like video game related stuff, I also have a Twitch. It's the same username all throughout, David A. Qua. Today we're going to take a look at my hat collection. MOH Shady, Mo Shady, whatever, has been asking me for centuries apparently. David, will you upload a hat update collection? I got some news for everyone, for those who've been asking for, videos with like, do you have more hats and stuff like that? I recently moved to Texas from Kansas. I used to live in Kansas, then I moved to Texas, right? Back in 2017, and we had a garage sale right before we left Kansas, right? And I sold a bunch of hats during that time. Now, I actually kept all the hats that were like travel and souvenirs from when I went on vacations and stuff like that. But there's a bunch of hats with like graphics and stuff like that, like these over here, Spider-Man, Call of Duty, there's like a Nike hat, or, just plain colors or whatever. I sold those. We will talk about the ones that survived the garage sale, that remain, by the way. But I would like to go through all the souvenir hats first, and then if we have time towards the end, we'll take a look at the miscellaneous hats. Okay, I don't even know where to start, man. Maybe we should start from the bottom right and work our way to the top. How about that? Let's go like that, right? Okay. First hat we have here is the U.S. Army hat. Got this at Walmart for a cheap price. I wore this like it had a Veterans Day sale, and I was like, I'm gonna have this U.S. Army hat. I actually have a friend who was in the Army. I was like, I was wear this for support. Okay. You probably have seen me wear this at like Comic Cons and stuff like that. I originally got it at Six Flags in California. So it's the Flash. As most of you guys know, the Flash was recently in Justice League. He has his own TV show and stuff like this. Is the Justice League Flash. Yeah, they had like a Warner Brothers store at Magic Mountain, so we went that. In Kansas City, back in when I first moved to Lawrence for school, up in KU, I went to Kansas City for this Titanic 100th anniversary exhibit. Wasn't that Union Station or something like that? But I went to the exhibit. They had like clothes. They had like the actual rowboats from the Titanic and like different pieces of paintings and all sorts of different. It was pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Had all this information, a list of survivors and stuff like that. Key West, Florida. My friend went here, came back, and got me a hat. That's the thing. Like a lot of these places I've never been to, but I had friends or family or whatever. They went to visit at that location, and they brought me back a hat. Like if you want to go out of town or whatever, and you're like, David, I want to bring you a souvenir. The best thing is to buy a hat, right? Usually the hat's pretty cheap too. Next one we have here, Kansas Jayhawks. I went to school at Kansas, KU, Rock Chalk, right? They were in the Final Four this past year, but they didn't make it to the Grand Champions, right? Colorado. I just bought this at the airport in Colorado and Denver when we stopped by there for our connecting flight to somewhere else. I never actually stepped out of the airport in Colorado, but I have a Colorado hat. My sister, I believe, got this one for me. Mother Cabrini Shrine in Golden, Colorado. Very nice. Virginia. I had a friend who lived in Virginia. We went to visit him, and here it is. I have a hat to remember the time there, right? Chicago. Another hat that I bought at the airport. Never actually stepped out into Chicago. Okay. Mexico. Well, I've been to Mexico. All right. I went to a cruise back in 2017 to Cozumel, right? Cozumel, Mexico. But this hat I bought way before that. Okay. Another Kansas hat, Jayhawks. I actually really like this one. I bought it from Walmart up in Lawrence. Here in Texas, you go into a Walmart, you don't see KU hats. You see, you know, Texans and Astros and the Rockets and stuff like that. Costa Rica, another souvenir hat. I never been to Costa Rica. This is from someone else who gave it back to me. Right? San Francisco. I have been to San Francisco. Went there with some friends of mine, college buddies. Right? We went there. We ate sushi like crazy. I haven't eaten sushi since like 2016. The only reason I ate sushi was I had friends who ate sushi. Oklahoma. Actually, a huge chunk of my family lives in Oklahoma. My grandma, my cousins, uncles, aunts, they all live in Oklahoma. Atlantic City, New Jersey. My godson, my cousins, my uncles, aunts, they live there. And when I went there for my godson's baptism, I bought this hat. Japan. I've never been to Japan. But here's a hat from Japan that someone else got for me. Right? And you know who you are if you're watching this video. Disney Hollywood Studios. I went there, I think it was like 2008 or something like that. I went with some college friends of mine. So, Florida. I went there with some friends from high school. I love Florida. It's like the first hat I bought. Actually, I bought a couple hats there. Look, it's up there. We're about to get to it. Lifeguard on duty. I remember wearing this to the beach, right? I thought I was going to lose it too. Had it on my head the whole time. Oregon. A lot of my family on my dad's side, aunts, uncles, cousins, all that stuff, lived in Oregon, Portland, Oregon. So I got this hat when I was there. Atlanta. This is another hat that I bought at the airport. I never actually stepped out into Atlanta. Cebu from the Philippines. Had a friend who went to the Philippines. He came back, got me some hats. This one, I don't know where I got this one. These are my, but it has Wichita State. I actually went to Wichita State also for school. Physical plant. I didn't work there or anything. It's just I wanted a hat with WSU on it. Texas, living here now. Yep. Don't mess with Texas. I like the color of this too. We'll just start here. Kansas City. Of course, I lived up in Lawrence, up in school there for a while. So I was figuring, why not? Let's buy a Kansas City hat. Also, the Royals here, Kansas City Royals. They won the World Series. When was that? I like to say it's like 2016, 2015, something around there. They actually won the World Series. Astros won last year, by the way. Here we got Washington, D.C. I went here with my family. I went here with my friends. Okay. I went there when I was like 8 years old and went again when I was like a couple years ago to visit some friends. San Francisco, another hat. I bought this hat the same time as that orange hat. Los Angeles, been there. Went to Disney World. Went to Universal Studios. Right? And I got that hat because it reminds me of Shaquille O'Neal. All right, Kobe Bryant, for those of you who are more recent, you know. Kansas City, another Kansas City Royals hat. I actually wore this to the game. I actually went to a Royals game with my roommate who I was living at the time. We went to see a Royals game. He got tickets. The Kansas City Renaissance Festival. That was fun, man. I really enjoyed that day. Vail. Portland, Oregon. Like I said, I have some family there. I actually bought this hat the same time as I bought that hat. Like I think I bought this hat first, and I was like, this one looks better. It looks more nicer material and stuff like that. So I bought this one too. This one I got in Carthage, Missouri. Every single year they have this event, this pilgrimage festival thing, and I always go there. And one year I decided just to buy a hat. Actually, you know what? This shirt I'm wearing right now. This is the festival right there that I'm talking about. So this huge statue is like right in the middle of the event. Okay, where are we? El Dorado Lake and State Park. Went here and ate some sandwiches and visited the lake and stuff like that. We didn't do fishing or anything like that. Italy? Nah, my sister went to Italy. She got me this hat. Oklahoma, another hat I bought at the same time. It was like a deal, I believe. Buy 3 for $10 or something like that. So I went ahead and got that one too. Las Vegas, I've been here several times. With my family, with my friends. My friend had a wedding there, so I went back there for that. So yeah, Las Vegas. New York, went there a couple times actually. Went there with my family during the same time when we went to Atlantic City. Because my family lived in New Jersey. And then we went to New York after that. And then I went again, just visit some friends a couple years ago. We went to the barcade and stuff like that too. Houston, Texas. I live here right now. If I wanted to have Houston, Texas, I can probably just buy it. Just go to the local grocery store, just pick one up. Okay, back over here, Dallas, Texas. I have some cousins and aunts, uncles, and even nieces and nephews that live in Dallas, Texas. Nacogdoches. My sister lived in Nacogdoches for a while. I bought this hat while I was there as a souvenir. Before she moved to Houston, she lived in Nacogdoches, the oldest town in Texas. Universal Studios. Got this while at the same time when I got that Los Angeles hat. Okay. Another Kansas Jayhawks hat right here. Philadelphia. Visited there for a little bit to visit some family. Walt Disney World, of course. Went there with some friends of mine. Okay. Oh my gosh. Let me walk back over here so I can reach these. San Francisco. Another 3 for $15 deal or something like that. And Chicago, Illinois. I bought this hat at the same time as the other Chicago hat. I don't know where it is right now. Here it is. And that is it for this part of the hat collection. I say you go over here and we'll just go through these really quickly. There's no history with these hats. I just wear them, Saw them at a store and just bought them. So I wore this one when Trump was elected. Like, they had a huge watch party for the election at my school, and I was wearing this hat that day. Nike hat, Call of Duty hat, another Call of Duty hat. I'm a huge fan of Alice in Wonderland, there's that hat. Pirates of the Caribbean, I like the dragon and stuff like that on this hat. Nightmare Before Christmas. I used to work at a Disney store, so there's a lot of Disney hats. Like the Incredibles. Mickey Mouse, Cars, right? More Incredibles here. We got some plain black hats, blue hats. We got the Punisher. We got Spider-Man. We got a Deadpool. Yeah. We got the Ninja Turtles. Tons of nerdy hats here, man. What else do we have here? We got the DJ PD hat, my friends from Kansas, right? Josh is still gone, by the way. I haven't heard anything if Josh has come home or anything like that. I haven't really talked to these guys since I moved. We got some free hat that I got at some, like, the Alzheimer's or MS walk or something like that. We got the PlayStation hat that you see in all my, like, profile pics, right? This John Cena hat that I bought after I went to the, toy show here in Houston. More Alice in Wonderland hats. We got this hat that I got for Christmas from my uncle. It's pretty beat up. I wore that one, hat a lot. We got Taz from Looney Tunes, right? The last hat we have here is just a plain black hat. Alright, so I have other hats. I got like cowboy hats. I got, beanies and stuff like that too. But I think this is plenty. This is a good hat update video. All right. I know one person in particular has been asking for a hat collection forever. I finally uploaded. Okay. So thank you for watching, everyone. Rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. Talk guys later. Bye bye.